Hello everyone, this is the Tuzio coming at you with the updated Season 5 Paleo Frog deck profile. We're back down to 40 cards. I've decided to cut the go second engine and actually play to go first due to the introduction of Destiny Hero Destroyer Phoenix Enforcer. It's just really important to have this card out going first a lot of times, and so I made a deck more designed to go first than the 60 card version. That was just straight up blind go second. So I played 3 Dupe Frog still, of course, 3 Swap Frog, 2 Ronin, 3 Max. We've included 1 Celestial and 1 Dasher for our Destiny Fusion, or Fusion Destiny targets. And then we play 2 Gamma Seal, the Sea Turtle Kaiju, to hit the opponent's Destiny Phoenix Enforcer or Baron or something else that has text that says, I can't play the game. Then we're playing 2 Lord of the Heavenly Prison. This card's really good. It protects my back row. It also protects your opponent's back row, so it makes a lot of interactions weird. But it also has the ability to set a spell or trap directly from your deck, but banish during the end phase of the next turn, so you can get a Called By or like a Dynamiscus that you can play the next turn, or even like a Trap Trick if you don't even know what you want for use on your turn that you can get during your opponent's turn. You just have to be a little preemptive about it. Sometimes you can get Fusion Destiny, sometimes you can get Triple Tactics Talent. Fusion Destiny, of course, we're playing 2. Kind of self-explanatory. I'm also playing 2 Triple Tactics Talent. I don't want to draw 2 of this, so we're only playing 2. So the likelihood that we draw both of them in the same hand is very not, and hopefully we can get this going off against somebody who Max C's in response to our Destiny or something, because I haven't resolved it yet. Then there is 2 Called by the Grave, just to hit. Ash Blossom's been annoying to me. Max C has been somewhat annoying. And then you can also hit your opponent's Destiny here, Destroyer Phoenix Enforcer with it, so it's also really good for that sense as well. Next we play 2 Olenoids, dropped it down to 2 because spell and traps are just less relevant in this meta that I've been playing in. So a lot of aggro, put up negate boards that are all monsters for the most part, and then random Eldlik and stun decks. So I still play 2 just so that you can search off Trap Trick and have it for when you need it. 3 Canadia, because that still can end turns in Link format where you just hit their first monster and they can't do anything. Next is Dynamiscus. You still play 2 because it's definitely one of the best paleo traps, and you do have to discard, unfortunately, is the downside to it. So I ideally don't want to discard as much with this variant because I want to use most of my cards. So I dropped it down to 2 so I can still search it via Trap Trick or Opopenia if I need, depending on the situation, and I can still draw it to play it against certain matchups. 2 Marilla, followed by Rise to Full Height and the Lost One for targets for it. We play the 1 Leoncolia just so we can search it and make the extra play so we can get a free Opopenia in there. These cards are pretty self-explanatory at this point. Rise to Full Height causes board locks with Dupe Frog all the time, and otherwise you're just putting it on Swap Frog so that your Toad lives. 3 Imperms, card's nuts, and gives you something to draw into. If you do Maxi and they decide to just Maxi challenge you, you can hopefully draw into an Imperm that stops their thing, or by your turn, you can play the Imperm first and then proceed to try and do things as well, and hopefully resolve a Triple Tactics Talent at the same time. I still play 2 Trap Trick because I don't want to see 2 of it in my opener, but it is a really good card. We play the 1 Phoenix Enforcer, 1 Skycav still, and then 1 Anam. Don't make this card as much. I've made it a couple times still. Same with like second Opopenia. It's becoming less relevant, I guess. Most of the time it's just Toad and then DP, and then you just kind of control the game with that. The second Opopenia is just there because the first one sometimes goes away, and sometimes you have to use an Opopenia plus something else to make a Anaconda, and then summon out a DP. Still playing Downerd so that we can get the extra material, and Zeus sometimes. Then we play 1 Link Spider because we can turn our Paleo Trap normal monsters into an effect monster that we can turn into Anaconda. That's also the reason we play El Mirage, is to make Anaconda, because if you normal summon Swap Frog, send Ronin Totem, link summon Almirage, effective Ronin Totem, banish that Swap Frog, and then you have 2 monsters on board, so you can make an Anaconda. So Swap Frog is a 1-card Anaconda. 1 Nightmare Phoenix. I make this pretty often to blow up some extra back row, and then usually level up into Unicorn, into Access Code, or just up into Access Code, depending on the situation. Playing 1 IP because you can link into this and then link into Unicorn or Access Code occasionally, and you can use your extra monsters that you get on board, and it doesn't have to be an effect monster, so I can use Paleo traps for this one if I feel the need to. Anaconda is self-explanatory. It gets TPE out, wins the game. Nightmare Unicorn is solid removal, and it gets rid of monsters and spells and trap cards that both can't be destroyed by battle, or card effects, for instance. Unlike Nightmare Phoenix and under situations of like Lord of Heavenly Prison. And then Access Code, just because it does win games. Once you go up into an Access Code, you can gain 2,000 or 3,000 attack and have a 45 or 50, or excuse me, 43 or 53 beater, and blow up a couple cards. But yeah, that's it for this deck profile right now. I'm currently sitting at Diamond 3. Hopefully we can make Diamond 1 before the end of the season. You might know already by the time this video goes up if I did or not, but we'll see. Anyways, peace out.